Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a f. She ride shotgun, try and get me some. Oh, there you go again. Rolling up, putting on the floor again.
It's on the cold side here in Toronto, but the Rogers Center roof is shut and we're almost set for baseball. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Now here's the first offering. Andrew McCutchen is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debo, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate, will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Now here it comes. Aaron Judge is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Here's Albert now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Count now a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Drilled down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Judge stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. McGuire finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Two-out double, left stranded. More matinee. Yu Darvish gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And right into the shift. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And it looks now like they want some time to review that one. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Okay, one more look at it here. Is there enough evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first. I think this is a good challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. At the plate now, Santiago Espinal, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And an early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
The next 3-2. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Darvish has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about to double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here's Darvish on 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. And he pops it up. Pujols into foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. An inning in the books. No score on the show. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's had some success, 5 for 11. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here comes Ryu, 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Ryu's ready. Here's the 1-2.
Ball, that's low.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is good.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Shohei Ohtani comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No score here as we play inning number 2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Nope.
2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
A full count for Odor. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corner.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So the Yankees. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder.
Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
That is good.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
That is good.
Next, here is Reese McGuire. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Gary.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And he fouls this one off. pitch is popped up. Espinal is there for it. One down. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Chopper to short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next for New York, Andrew McCutchen looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Rendell Grichuk. No balls and 1 strike.
Grichuk.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Kevin Biggio started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien. First pitch of the AB on its way. Grounded to 3rd. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Simeon's off and running. Strike taken to throw. And no throw, in fact, as they'll just hang on to it. Comes set. The 0-1. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Blue Jays held in check. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Leading off the game, the 3rd baseman.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
High and away, not close. 3-0. Aaron Judge waits on deck. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Hit the other way out toward right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. So here is Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Albert Pujols comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Stepping in next, Giancarlo Stanton grounded out in his last at-bat. From the stretch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. And the pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. And this is taken in for the second out. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi. Pitch on the way. Giancarlo Stanton is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Skied into straightaway right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
In now is the Yankees DH. Shohei Ohtani struck out in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. The pitch. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Sliced hard on the ground. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 5th. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney. Now to the plate, here is Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 count, here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Live but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gun. Now it'll be Reese McGuire, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Rendell Britchett is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. To the left side, but it's well foul. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. McGuire at second with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. 6th inning coming up, still. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Ryu looks in, 0-1 on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now that
digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Wind up and the 0-1. Little dribbler up the first baseline.
Wow, this guy's been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. McGuire goes to get it, makes the throw to first. 2 down. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Chopped weakly to the right. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Into the box now, Gio Urshela, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Semien. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have his lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Santiago Espinal is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, first base.
Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed him and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
On the move is Stanton. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Ball 1.
1 strike.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ryu's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, Dio, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Last half of the seventh here, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. And there's one away. So one away now in the Toronto seventh, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. LeMahieu's got it, and there's out number 2. So now to the plate, Reese McGuire. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. No runs on 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A ball and a strike. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Count even at 2-2.
2 strikes.
Ryu's ready. Here it comes. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo shot down the line in right as they've taken a 1-run lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's gone 2 for 6. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yep, it's 3-1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
payoff pitch on its way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Again, another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
0-2.
One out, nobody on. He just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here it comes, 2-0. Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
2-1, here it is.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Rendell Grichuk. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fouled off. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Kevin Biggio stepping up now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien struck out in his last trip to the plate. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Popped him up. Pujols has a play. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays go down. Trevor Richards enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate here is Andrew McCutchen. Live time in this matchup. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Joey Gallo will try to get his club a little ninth-inning insurance as he'll grab a back to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Gio Urshela stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to hit, Aaron Judge. In his career versus this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. And now the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So stepping in is Santiago Espinal. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Here's another 2-2. Trying to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
And there's one down now. George Springer, the next to hit. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First delivery to him. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Springer comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. It's 1-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielder. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Their count now at 2-2. fouls this one off. Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. So the Bronx Bombers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Yu Darvish takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Hyunjin Ryu is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First.